right, so for those of you that don't know, and I don't have the slide on here, my name is Dr. Roz. My full name is Rosalind Shaw Belt. I'm a wife of my loving husband, who happens to be on here today, Dr. Adrian Belt. And I'm excited. We're excited. Our family's excited because we just turned 4 years old as a company, and we rebranded ourselves. Now, make sure that when you jump on, you keep yourself muted, and so we can have a nice, clean call. We appreciate that tremendously. But I'm the VP of Communications. But I want to tell you what we're all about. We're all about elevation. You heard that song, level up, level up, level up, level up. Yeah, it's time to level up. It's time for you to level up. It's time for you to elevate your whole well-being. The company that we're talking about is Akanna, and it means in the hands of God. That means a lot to us as a company. We launched on April 20th. Guess what? We just came out of our 4-year anniversary. We celebrated like rock stars in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just last weekend, we were there, and we launched on April 20th, 2019. And we launched with a line of CBD products and essential oils. We still have them. But in 2020, we expanded to include a complete line of wellness and weight management products. Then in 2021, we introduced what you're going to hear about also today, the flat belly lifestyle. We are a customer-based company with more than 27,000 customers. We're so proud that we reinvest 1% of our gross profits to empower undeserved communities. And we are also proud, if you Google us, we're a 5-star customer support. Now, what's important to us not to be put into a pigeonhole. So we put ourselves into various markets like wellness, even the financial education, the travel industry, and the home-based business. And as you can see, those are billion, trillion, and quadrillion industries. We have a phenomenal executive team made up of medical advisory board run by Bo Tomlin, our COO, Christian Phillips, our CEO, who is the hardest working CEO in the country. Never seen anybody work as hard as this lady, Melissa Boston, our CSO, Phyllis Nash, and our new international Spanish ambassador, Jesus Soriano. Listen, this team has over 120 plus years of combined experience in the direct sales industry, and they've helped shape and guide multi-billion-dollar companies, and we are privileged to have them in leadership at our company. Our mission is that we believe that health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. And by offering the most life-changing products and innovative business, we want to empower people. We want to empower you to elevate, level up to your full potential. So our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and your soul. As I said earlier, we didn't just focus on one particular industry. We've grown to the point in the last 4 years that we've expanded not only to the CBD $7 billion industry, but we've moved over into the travel industry, $7 trillion. We've got into the 2.4 quadrillion financial education industry, the $3.4 trillion wellness industry, and the $288 billion weight loss industry. That's why we know that in the next few years, we're not only going to be global, but we're going to reach that billion-dollar status. You can't help but do it when you're involved in all these billion and trillion and quadrillion industries. And here's the other reason why we know we're going there, because our goal is to help you elevate your health, your wealth, your freedom, and your legacy. So I want to ask you, and I want you to put this in the chat box, what's your goal? See, we want to help you reach your goal. What is your goal? Optimum health and wellness? Or you want to look better fitness-wise? You want to feel better? You want your health to be in the place where you're fit and you want to even lose a little weight? How about maybe saving or making some money? See, it's okay to have all those things. How about lifestyle and travel? How about leaving a legacy? There's nothing better than all of these things. And you may say all of the above. That's my answer. You can put that in the chat, all of the above. But if there's one particular thing on this list that's more important to you than anything else, see, when a person is sick in their body, well, the gospel to them, the good news, is they don't have to be sick anymore. I'm just saying. So whatever is important to you is important to you. Because our philosophy is that we believe that true well-being is only found by connecting, just as our great-grandmothers did to the garden, the earth, and to our inner wisdom. Why is wellness so important? Well, guess what? We've been given birth to the first generation of children who are predicted to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. You may have teenagers and nephews and nieces and cousins that may not outlive you. By 2030, colon cancer is estimated to become the leading killer for people 20 to 49 years of age. We've got to put a stop to that because it can be stopped. When we talk about chronic disease, we're talking about the intoxication of our cells at the mitochondrial level. See, it's not about the signs and the symptoms and what you've got. It's about what's going on in the cells of your body. It's about the chronic inflammation. That's where you're feeling the pain. That's where you're feeling the discomfort. That's where you're feeling the dis-ease. And it's about the visceral fat that surrounds your internal organs. So guess what? In 2020, nearly 700,000 people, 700,000, I mean, just think about that number, died from heart disease, which is considered to be the #1 killer in the United States. But here's what's important. About 25% of them, their first symptom of having heart disease was death. Oh my God. What kind of statistic is that? Who doesn't want to be a statistic? And here's where it starts. It starts with you learning your blood type. Now, in the chat right now, do you know your blood type? If you do, put it in there. Are you blood type A, blood type B, blood type AB, or blood type O? Now, if you don't know, I need you to put in the chat, IDK. I don't know. IDK. That's how they do all those little symbols when they do the texting and stuff. I just had to learn those. IDK. If you don't know, because let me tell you how important it is for you to know, because your blood type is more reliable. It's a more reliable measure of your identity than your race, than your culture, than your geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. Because guess what? You know this. I didn't know this. One person's food is another man's poison. So one of the things that we provide here at Akanna is a blood type testing kit. Very easy to do. If I can do it, everybody can do it. I was a little reluctant at first, and then I finally learned how to do it. So get back with the person who invited you here. If you do not know your blood test, you say, I must call my doctor. You might be surprised. They may not be real open with that information. Somebody said, well, it's on my driver's license. No, it's not. So get back with the person who invited you, get your blood type testing kit, and we're going to provide that with you along with neutral and avoid lists, the beneficial things that you should be eating. I mean, you see that little symbol on the right-hand side, an example of the avoid list. I guarantee you that's just a snippet. I mean, a mini snippet. Because if you're blood type A and you are always eating bananas, a banana every day, that's what you shouldn't be doing. See, it's not what you do most of the time. It's what you do all the time. It's not that you can ever have one, but if you're one and that's consistently a part of your diet, you always love steak, you're blood type B, and you just love your shrimp. And you wonder why you're bloated. You wonder why you're not digesting well. You wonder why you keep swelling up. You wonder why you just don't feel good. It could be that you are eating something that is toxic to your blood type. And then we've got this thing called the bioscan. How many of you would like to know how well you're functioning in every organ before it becomes critical? See, we go to the doctor, and oftentimes we are diagnosed with certain things. You've got this, you're diabetic, you've got hypertension, you've got all these different things. But when did you get it? All disease is progressive. And Akanna has certified, health coaches that are equipped to assist you with what we call the bioscan. This bioscan process is a test, and it's only for reference. It's not a diagnostic conclusion, but we have so many people that when they go through this process, it confirms to them something the doctor said or something the doctor saw. I had a lady once, I told her, I said, you've got a fatty liver. That's that report you're looking at right there. And she said, my doctor told me that. I said, what did he tell you to do? She said, he said, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. No, no, no. That's why Akanna is so important to the lives of changing the lives of people, because we're not just going to watch it. We're going to do what we can to reverse it, because it's time for you to live your best life. And in the bioscan, it will show you where you are in the disease progression. Are you in that place with all the blood running through your body? Because remember, scripture says the life of the flesh is where? In the blood. So we need to know what's going on in the cells of your body. Are they healthy? Are they mildly or moderately unhealthy? Or are they severely unhealthy? But here's the good news. That sounds like bad news. Whether you want to maintain health or address health concerns, we can help you, we can assist you, and it's reversible. So the bioscan, what is it? I'm challenging you. Don't wait for the crisis. Come on, get on the phone. You could stop right now and text the person that invited you here and say, I need the bioscan. If you got to drive miles to get to one, if I flew, my husband and I, we flew to Chicago to get our bioscan before we were certified. And it's so simple. It only takes about 2 minutes. It's a handheld wand. You hold it in your hand, and it utilizes quantum physics, cellular and biomolecular processes to ascertain the state of the body in the cells at the cellular level, non-invasive, no radiation. Matter of fact, it's Eastern medicine. You know, our Western medicine is concerned about signs and symptoms, but Eastern medicine is concerned about imbalance. Results in less than 2 minutes. It's got an 85 to 95% accuracy rate, and it's not new. Somebody asked me that just the other day. Is it brand new? No, this has been in use for over 40 years, but we didn't know about it. So now we're getting the word out all over the world, all over the country, soon to be all over the world, because we recognize there's some things we learned back in the day in school. What did we learn? Our body's made up of cells, trillions of cells. And there's a cycle. They grow, they split, they regenerate, they die. They grow, they split, they regenerate, they die. That's why we should only be about 15 years old, because that happens biologically. Can't do anything about the chronological age, but we can do something about our biological age, and we love to call it, according to Dr. Prince, age reversal. And those signals will determine whether the body's healthy or unhealthy. Don't you need to know now? Don't you need to know way before the crisis? So we know that the problem in the US, and there's a video that I love that where the doctor says, it's the food. Our CEO has coined the term chewicide. She says, we're digging our graves with our fork. We're committing suicide with our fork. Through animal protein, I know you love it, but you're committing suicide. Through processed food, oh my God, fast food restaurants, you can't go 1 block and see a fast food restaurant on every side of the street. Matter of fact, several competing burgers, several competing fried chicken, all of that in 1 block. And then sedentary lives. See, I'm a baby boomer. Back in the day, there's no way we'd be sitting in the house when the sun is shining. We're outside playing kickball, playing hopscotch, running races, socially getting engaged in things. But now we're in front of our computers, playing the same games, but virtually, not moving the body. And then we're engaging in too much animal protein that's messing with your kidneys, your organs, your cells. And that's what's causing faster aging, cancer, heart disease, obesity, fibroid tumors. See, people tell me all the time, well, my mama had it, my grandmama had it, and my great-grandmama had it, so I guess I'm gonna have it too. That's genetics. Listen, what the genetic part is, we eat what they ate, so we have what they had. See, our genetics only loads the gun, but our lifestyle pulls the trigger. That's a quote from Dr. Oz. So my question is now, how would you like to elevate your level of wellness? Our city, our country, we live in America, but there are people in other countries and other cultures that they consume half the protein amount that we do, yet they live longer, healthier lives. So we live in a country where we think we've got to have this meat, we got to have this animal protein for us to have the kind of protein that we should. I mean, just look at this map, the blue zones. Those are the regions where the higher than usual number of people live longer than the average. And there are 5 blue zones in the world. And in those zones, they're living longer than many of us. Albert Einstein said the future of medicine is energy medicine. That's what the bioscan is all about. It's about your energy. How many of you have ever been around somebody you just knew, I don't want to be around them, and you didn't know what it was, but it was coming from their cells. It was coming from the energy of their cells. But guess what? Our cells get out of order. The technical term is called entropy. They get out of order. And when they get out of order, it opens up the arena and the environment for disease. So it's time to elevate. It's time for you to elevate your energy, because we can avoid, I love that word, avoid 90% of chronic disease by just understanding our inner power to heal, known as life force energy. When our body's injured, I remember many years ago when I was younger, you could fall, I would go skating, and you skate outside with your skates and you fall and you get a mark on your leg and your knee and you scrape yourself. You come in the house before the day is over, that booger's already healing, because your body was in a state to be able to heal itself. Now, months, weeks, maybe years before that begins to heal. So when our body's injured, that energy is the main driving force behind our survival or our demise. Now I'm going to show you some products, because we love our customers. We love to share with them, because we love to help you help yourself. But let me tell you this before I do that. This product is not for use by or sale to persons under the age of 18. Or if you're pregnant or nursing, you must be at least 21 to purchase or consume smokable products, vapes, or Delta 8. Consult a physician before using it. If you have a serious medical condition or use prescription medications before using this and any supplemental dietary product, please consult your primary healthcare provider. All trademarks and copyrights are property of their respective owners and are not affiliated with, nor do they endorse this product. We know that the FDA has not evaluated these statements. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So we don't make claims. But let me tell you something, our customers do. They make the claims of what takes place when they use the product. So the test results are for reference only and are not a diagnostic conclusion. So here's our first challenge. Take our 7 or 21-day raw cleanse. This is one of the best ways to elevate your energy, by detoxifying your body. You've heard me say flat belly lifestyle. It's not a one and done. It's something you should do religiously. My husband and I, we're doing 21-day cleanses at least twice a year. And then we might throw in a 7-day cleanse every now and then in there. But whatever your situation is, once you've had that bioscan, it gives you the insight, because we're destroyed for the lack of knowledge, to begin to do this 7 or 21-day cleanse. We're going to provide you with daily juice recipes. We're going to provide you with an approved grocery list and a raw meal plan. And you are able to get back with the person who invited you. They've got a website to get the 21-day cleanse products. You don't want to miss this. Matter of fact, check this out.
Less than 5% of people who go on a diet actually achieve long-term results. We believe you are ready to live your best possible life by getting off the diet roller coaster. Eating according to your blood type can make significant changes in your health. More than 2/3 of adults in the US are overweight. Obesity is associated with the leading causes of death worldwide, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancer. Even if you are at your ideal weight, eating against your blood type puts you at risk for chronic illness and disease. These are devastating reports, and we can change them. But it starts with one fundamental truth. One man's food could be another man's poison. It's time to drop the waste. The flat belly lifestyle is a revolutionary approach to living your best possible life. First, we tailor the program with plant-based food for your specific blood type and to promote a healthy gut. Eating against your blood type creates inflammation, chronic illness, and obesity. Second, we recommend that you take our 15-minute bioscan. so that we can help you identify what's happening below the surface. Next, simply choose the right phase for you. For added support, we invite you to join the community of people that are achieving success, to inspire you and learn from our experts who support you along the way. Take the pledge today.
Take the pledge today, because we've got so many testimonies of people that have already taken the pledge. My husband and I, we are victims. Listen, we're guilty. Minister Mooney, if he were here, he would tell you to go back to my Facebook page and see some old pictures where my face is bloated up like this, and now it's slimmed down because we've done some cleanses. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. I mean, look at these bodies, transformation. And hear this testimony. Check out our CSO.
I was able to lose 14 pounds, 6 inches. And I love the way I look. I'm not gonna lie, I am loving this. But let me tell you what I love even more. I dropped my cholesterol 50 points, blood pressure stabilized. And my doctor and I had been fighting for the last 5 years because she wanted to put me on a statin. And I absolutely refused. And she told me I would never change my cholesterol, lower it by diet alone. Well, you can know how excited I felt when I had dropped it 50 points. I want to be optimally healthy until the day I just close my eyes and I'm not here anymore. I hope you join us.
There was challenges to my 21 day. There was a lot of success in the way of learning my temple. Hearing my body, hearing what doesn't need to be in my body. We're talking, I like to call my parasites other voices. And I got to see which voices were mine all along and which ones weren't. I was told, being an A blood type of my mom a long time ago, that I was literally a vegetarian. And now knowing what having an A blood type means, now understanding how to juice, now understanding that I need raw foods, it's a game changer.
Literally, it's a game changer. I mean, look at these people. Look at the transformation. These are real live testimonies. So here's our invitation to you, first and foremost, to be a part of this flat belly lifestyle. The 21-day cleanse. That's you, especially if you saw some things in the yellow and the red. Let me tell you something. Make the sacrifice. Out of 365 days of your life, take 21 days and go raw. We'll give you all the support that you need, and you will learn everything, because the value of that $2.99 is that you're going to learn what to eat and avoid. You're going to have access to our Facebook group. You're going to get a 21-day raw plant-based detox grocery list and recipes. You're going to get free Flat Belly Lifestyle plant-based ebook. You're going to get Dr. Prince's raw juice recipes. You're going to get 30 days access to a certified Akanna health coach. Yeah, you get a coach that's going to call you, check on you, push you, encourage you, all of that. You're not going to do it by yourself. And you're going to get free access to Zoom calls and coaching calls. And the final price includes the cost of a blood type test. And listen, if you haven't had the test, if you're in the area where there's a certified wellness coach, and I'm telling you, even if you're not, drive, go where you got to go, fly, do what you got to do to get that test done so that you can start this flat belly lifestyle. Now, I understand, I talk to people on a daily basis about this. And I have some folks that tell me, oh, I can't go raw for 21 days. That means no meat. Yeah, all of that. Anything that's got eyes. That means no cooked food. Raw. Understand what raw is? People say, well, can I have some this? And it means turn the stove on. No, that's not raw, okay? But you can do it, because you can have salad. That's raw. And you can have dressing as long as it's non-dairy. But maybe you say, okay, I can't do 21 days. I got that. I feel you. Then do 7 days. My thing is this: don't do nothing. When you see blue, yellow, or red, it means you're going in the wrong direction. We're supposed to be all greens. So at least do 7 days for the cost of $119. And the only difference is you just get less product because you're going less days. The thing about all of this, why is it helping us? It's a science. It's a science. It's not a quick fix. It's not a gimmick. It's a science. It's all about the endocannabinoid system, or the ECS for short. See, all of us have these receptors, CB receptors, in every organ of our body. Yes, you have them. All of God's children, even dogs and cats, anything that's got a spinal cord has a CB receptor. In your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, your prostate, your bones, your brain, your stomach, your liver, your kidneys, your intestines, your small intestines, your large. And it's the master key to elevation, this ECS system. It is one of the most vital systems of the body, and the key to bringing the body, what doctors call homeostasis, bring it back in. Well, let me tell you, I'm not a medical doctor. My doctorate is in theology and divinity. I got 2 doctorates, theology and divinity. Been in ministry since 1980. But let me let you hear from a medical doctor's viewpoint, because you'll probably believe what the doctor says, right? Right. So listen to Dr. David Allen.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Allen. I'm a retired cardiac surgeon and a member of the International Cannabinoid Research Society, ICRS. That means I'm a cannabinoid research scientist. And I'm here to tell you about the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, and the significance and how it will change medicine. And we discovered the endocannabinoid system about 30 years ago, and we really didn't understand the significance of its discovery. And so we found out that this is a chemical communication that your body has. It's not electrical, it's chemical, and it's kind of like the hormone systems that people are familiar with. And your body makes these cannabinoids. They're endogenous, so they're endocannabinoids, and they perform some miraculous functions in the body. And we're just learning the significance of these functions. And basically, the endocannabinoid system is responsible for homeostasis. Most people don't understand what that really means, but it's the body's ability to maintain itself and function in the proper environment. And so it's critically important that doctors in the future understand this control mechanism. And we're finding out that that manipulation of this endocannabinoid system will control diabetes. It controls cancer. It controls whether you can survive a heart attack or stroke. And so this is critically important for doctors to understand this new science. And the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever, and will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. And I'm a heart surgeon saying that. So more people will be saved by manipulation of the endocannabinoid system than are currently saved by surgery.
So in the 1930s, they made tinctures. What were they making the tinctures for, and why were they doing these tinctures? Well,
I mean, the medicinal uses of hemp are just numerous. The hemp helps, well, we can talk about the cancer effects of hemp, but it helps with inflammation. It's very anti-inflammatory. It helps with seizures. It's very effective with PTSD for the vets that are coming back that have post-traumatic traumatic stress disorder. Mm-hmm. Very effective at treating that. It's an anti-inflammatory, but then the uses of hemp for cancer, what I've studied, because of my book, Cancer Step Outside the Box, and the number of cancers, there's about a dozen different cancers that have been studied in depth with medicinal marijuana, with hemp. And so the studies, from brain cancer to prostate cancer to pancreatic cancer, uterine cancer, cervical cancer, prostate cancer, it's amazing.
Okay, so what is in hemp that it's this THC, correct?
Well, there's chemicals that are called cannabinoids.
Right.
THC is short for delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol.
I'm glad you said it because I couldn't.
That's the only time I'll get it right. I'm glad I got it right. So that's the one, THC is the one cannabinoid that everyone's familiar with. That's the one that's psychoactive, and that's the one that gets you high if you smoke it.
Okay. But
there's other cannabinoids. One is called CBD, cannabidiol, and it's very medicinally used. There's no psychoactive component of CBD.
So what do they do? Extract these to make tinctures?
Yeah,
or you can make tea out of?
You can make tea. You can eat it. It's a great superfood. You're into raw. A lot of people use raw hemp in their
Well, do you get
superfoods.
high off of hemp if you eat it as a superfood?
No, well,
or just the seeds?
You've got to heat the THC to make it become psychoactive. So people that eat the plant, they put in a smoothie. You know, the super green smoothies.
Right.
You're not going to get high off of that because you didn't superheat it.
But is it then, if you put it in a smoothie like that, is it good prevention to cancer?
It is. It's very well. It's got a perfect ratio of omega-3 to 6 fatty acids. It's got more GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, than any other plant. So it's got some really great fats. You're well aware of the importance of good fats in your diet.
Yeah.
So hemp it's a perfect superfood to eat, but it's also medicinal.
I just never understood why hemp had gotten such a bad rap, and now I understand that it was really politically motivated by somebody who owned basically trees and didn't want to be in competition with the hemp to make paper. And yet throughout the years after that, so many people suffered because of that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's actually a good thing that people are coming around a little bit.
It is. I'm really encouraged about the different legislation in different states that are trying to legalize medicinal hemp because of the fact that it is so good. It's not just a superfood. It's not just great for industrial uses, as we've mentioned, but it's a really good medicine.
Thank you so much for coming on, Ty. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Carol.
And that's what's happening. This is changing people's lives. It's changing what doctors are understanding. Because when you really understand what CBD is, and when you leave this presentation today, many of you are going to know more than the average person. You're going to know, you might even know more than your physician if they haven't done their due diligence. You'll know what CBD is. I promise you, go to one of the shops that you see where the flags are flying and ask them, what does CBD mean? They can't tell you. They're just trying to push a bottle of CBD, not even knowing the power of what they have. It's a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. And out of all really it's over 100 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common one. And you heard the doctor call it tetrahydrocannabinol. It's a hard word to say, but it's non-psychotropic. CBD does not get you the high. It's the health without the high. And if you're like me, I'm a baby boomer. I remember back in the day, Earth, Wind & Fire concert, lights go down, poof, smoke goes up. And you get contact. I just would get contact without even smoking a reefer or anything, right? Okay, I'm just saying. But it's exciting to see the growth that's taking place between women, young adults. I mean, women are deciding they want to get involved with the health benefits, the making money aspect of it, even knowing that they have surveys that 90% of them are consuming it. And millennials, oh my God. They stress, the anxiety, all these things that are taking place in many of our lives because of the pandemic, because of things that happen in your family and in your life. Now you have something that will not get you high, but will definitely calm you down, get your nerves in a better place, and help you with inflammation. So what do we have to do? Unlearn what we've learned. We've learned about, the psychedelic shack, that's where it's at, being psychoactive. We've learned now that stimulates the receptors in the brain's pleasure center, releases this chemical called dopamine. That's what gives you the high. But CBD, non-intoxicating. Don't let anybody tell you that it'll get you high. You can drink the whole bottle, you will not get high. Now you might go to sleep because you've had too much of it, but it does stimulate receptors in the brain. But to regulate pain and perception and anxiety and nausea and so many more medical applications that are anti-inflammatory. Has anybody told you that inflammation is the culprit? So we've got 3 ways to elevate your mood. For those of you that have random drug tests and they've told you you can't take CBD because you get a drug test, guess what? We got you. We've got a pure label. THC free. It's less than 0.0% of THC in it. Will not show up in a drug test. We've got a gold label. That's the Delta 9. It's got 0.3%, less than 0.3%. Still will not get you high, but depending on how your body metabolizes, that one could show up in a drug test. So if you are that person, you want to take our pure label. Gold label is for those of you that you don't care, it doesn't matter anyway. And then for those of you that want to get pushed towards the edge of the THC, you want the black label, Delta 8. Yep, it's the cousin to Delta 9. Gives you that smooth taste, baby. I'm telling you, it pushes that edge of THC. We want you to just participate in our wellness dispensary. Whatever your need is, or you need to be calm and relaxed, you're going to be able in just a few weeks. We have a brand new website that's about to launch. It's not there yet. So right now, if you're ready to get started using product, get back with the person who invited you. They have a website right now, but we are transitioning. In the next few weeks, you'll see a brand new website where you're going to be able to select which zone you want to participate in. You'll be able to take a quiz and find out which products relate to what your condition is. Do you need energy? Do you need to relax? Are you needing some relief from pain in your back or your joints? Maybe you got fibromyalgia. Maybe you've got neuropathy. Are you needing a little assistance in the bedroom? It's okay. Hey, get it. Get your groove back. That's all we're saying, right? Sexual healing, Marvin Gaye said it. Passion and detoxing. Drop those pounds, drop those inches, and get that waste out of your body. Even our hair care, our skin. We've got a full line, a full hair care system. Save Our Strands that helps with that epidemic that our trichologist Doris Mosley talks about all the time, every Monday. You ought to get on her presentation on Mondays at 2:30. Yes, she teaches us about the epidemic of hair loss. Ladies and men, getting that beard growing like you want to. So, and even now, coming soon, within the next week or two, I mean, it was 21 days when we were in Las Vegas. So time is ticking when we're going to be able to share the power of being in the travel industry. You say, why travel? Guess what? Sometimes you can get healed and healthy and well by getting away. You need to be able to take a break. Some of us work too hard. Some of us are too stressed out. In our families, we need to take a break. But what better way to take a break by saving some money on your next vacation? So we're going to make you the availability to be a part of an exclusive travel club. Because see, our co-founders and everyone, our corporate staff has so much experience in the travel industry. So now we have a part of this as part of our health and our wellness. And then, you know what messes up families? Money. So we need to know how we can get the stress off of us in the area of our finances. So we're going to have classes, cryptocurrency, Forex classes, vacation rentals, real estate, a whole lot of stuff, giving you access to this, deliver you or access them when you enroll in our Akanna Academy. So we've got three kinds of people. Three kinds of people that are right here. Become a customer. Let me tell you something. We love our customers. We are a customer-based company because I didn't join Akanna to recruit anybody. I realized these were products that were saving lives, that were changing lives, that were making people feel better, that were assisting them in the discomfort that they were already experiencing. So we want you to become a customer. Take the plans to elevate your health and your wealth. Enroll right now in just a few minutes. Get back with the person who invited you. They've got a website to sign you up as a customer now, even before our new website is released. You don't have to wait. You're here now. And you can get access to all of these benefits that we have available to you, the wellness, the travel, and the financial. You can start even your online business. So now let me stop. Because maybe you're saying, well, I don't want to do business. So I'm going to say to you, it's okay. It's fine. Matter of fact, I'm going to even allow you a few seconds to click and get off the line. Because in the next few minutes, what I'm going to talk about is the business. Because maybe if you're like me, I told people about CBD and how it was going to assist them with their chronic issues and the pain, especially pain in their body, because that becomes a new norm. And the first person I told asked me, how can I do this? Or how can I have my own website? See, once you've learned about improving your health and your wealth and traveling and wholesale, we want to show you how you can even launch your own online wellness dispensary and how you can get certified as a coach. I'm a certified wellness coach, and I became that here at Akanna. So how do you want to start? As a customer, as a brand ambassador, or as an Akannapreneur? Well, I've talked to you thus far about number one, but now we're going to focus on number 2 and number 3, because we want you to elevate your life in as little as 7 days. So this is part 2 of the entire presentation. So again, if you're not interested It's okay. We're welcoming you because we know you're going to order some product today. But in this part, we're going to talk about time freedom. How many times are we working on jobs and we don't have time freedom to spend with our families? Or even more important, what's more important to me is having a residual income, because I'm fixing to retire my husband. We got to have a residual income coming in. I love it, love it, love it. When we can go to the beach and I can pick up my phone, look in my back office and see how much money I done made because somebody been shopping at my store. You got your own Amazon. I love it when money can come fast and I don't have to do anything illegal. I'm calling it fast start bonuses. Oh my God. Many people that went to Vegas did not have to pay for it. There were people that went to Jamaica last year and didn't have to pay for it because we have luxury trips and we want to leave a legacy. It's a willable business. And not only do we want to have generational health, but we want to have generational wealth. So you're that second person. So here's our challenge for you is to enroll as a brand ambassador. Now, that's what we call our Pearl Lifestyle Pack. It's $399. It includes a 21-day cleanse. So if you had already decided that you want to become a customer and start the 21-day cleanse, you might want to consider this lifestyle pack because it includes the 21-day cleanse. And now when people see your transformation, because they're going to see your transformation, I'm telling you, it happens. And they're going to ask you, what are you doing? Now you can send them to your website because you became a brand ambassador. And you get some product with it. You go through our Akanna certification, and you even go through some basics about being a wellness coach and learn how to do blood type testing. Now, that's only $399. You're going to learn some things about travel, but listen, it has over $1,100 in value. It's a wonderful way to get started in the business. And then, as I said, you're like an Amazon. You become the owner of your own online store. So you're enrolled as a brand ambassador, and then for one time, $29.99 activates your store. Now, this is not in effect yet. This is what's coming in the next few weeks. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice and you're here for the first time, you need to jump on and get your store now before this goes into effect, because right now you don't have to pay that activation fee. But as soon as this goes into effect, $29.99, start your activation fee one time, as long as you just have some sales on your website, about 360 CV, which is so simple to do in a whole year. Yeah, we don't have that where you got to do something every month, but in a whole year's time, you can't not do nothing, right? And you're going to earn profits from 20 to 50% CV. We teach you how to do that. We teach you how to grow your customer base so that your commission increases month after month after month. That's completely up to you. But listen, it includes up to 10% rewards. You get bonuses. You get bonus products every time your commission increases. And you get affordable, natural, and organic products. And rarely do you hear those three words in the same sentence. Then you can be person number 3. That's where my husband and I started back in the day. In 2019, we were there the day the company launched. We became preneurs. You can become an Akanna-preneur. That's going to pledge, you're going to make a pledge to elevate your legacy and purchase our additional 2 packages, Sapphire or Diamond Lifestyle Coach Pack. And you're going to have access to the travel, the financial, all the stuff that we've been talking about. Here it is, here it is, here it is. $14.99 or $7.99. Now, if you're one of those persons that you want the full thing, you want the whole enchilada, that's the $14.99. That's the Diamond Coach Pack. Yes, yes, yes. It's $14.99. It has a $3,100 value. You become a certified wellness coach. You go through our wellness certification to do that. And you can pay a little additional fee and you can get the scan equipment. But look at this. You get 3 7-day cleanses. You get 21-day cleanses. See, now you get cleanses that you can resell to somebody else or have a family member help them go to the cleanse together as a family. And product. Oh my God, our proprietary formula, Hempranium, that's ours. Nobody else has that. That's our own creation. Oh, our gummies, oh, our pain cream. All of this is right here in this Diamond Coach Pack for only $14.99. Listen. And then, of course, that $29.95 is for activating that website. Then the Sapphire Coach Pack. The Sapphire Coach Pack. So maybe you can't do the $14.99, but here's another way to get going as an Akannapreneur. $7.99. It includes a ton of stuff. It includes 3 7-day raw cleanses. It includes our basic, just the basic information of our wellness coaching and blood type testing training. And let me tell you something. I can't talk enough about the products that you're going to get along with it. See, usually when you join companies, they don't give you a product. They just let you join the company and they don't give you all this stuff. Over $1,400 in value, over $800 in product. You paid $7.99. Sounds like to me, you're already in profit. And then the third way that you can really get started is what we call a fast start. See, we got 12 ways this time for you to earn income. And here's a fast start. So we're going to show you that if you come in, let's say you came in at $7.99, and then you share it with 3 other people to do the same thing you did, because people will do what you do, then you're going to earn your money back. When you sell 3 of any of the same packs in your first 30 days, you can earn enough to offset the cost of your dispensary purchase. Isn't that cool? Who doesn't want to make your money back? That's what it's all about. You don't want to be in the company for 15 years and you didn't make your money back, but you can do it in the first 30 days. We now, in the next few days, when this website is released, have 12 ways to elevate your earnings, to have residual income, 12 different ways. And don't worry, we're going to learn this thing together. Matter of fact, we got a big presentation taking place tomorrow that many of you ought to jump on. It is going to be on Zoom. It's going to be mostly for hearing, not necessarily for seeing, but we're going to hear that information about all of the new stuff and the new products that are coming, and we want to invite you there. So one thing that's more important to me than anything else is the support, because I've been in companies where they promised what they were going to do for me, and they failed. They did not support. But here at Akanna, we will give you the support. You will be able to elevate your knowledge through our Akanna certification, so you can learn while you earn. You get 1 admission to our certification that should be coming up next weekend. As a matter of fact, it's always the first Sunday and the first Monday of the month, unless it's a holiday or something. We don't conflict with holidays with your schedules. But it's over a $500 value. But guess what? It comes with it. And you're going to learn about coaching on building your brand, social media training, first 30-day game plan, wellness education, building a customer base, CBD 101. You're going to get a script book. You're going to get everything you need to know about what to say, what not to say. That's compliance. The compensation plan, the back office training, and blood type testing. And trips. Didn't I say earlier that people went to Vegas and didn't have to pay for it? The Ruby rock stars, the Emerald rock stars, they had their own place of stay, their own mansion to live in. Oh my God, they had their own chef, and they flew there on the company's dime. They got picked up on the company's dime. They were driven around on the company's dime. Well, we don't stop there, because we're going to have an annual Diamond Dream Lifestyle Retreat. The next one comes in 2024. We're going to Dubai, those that have reached that state ranking called Diamond. And then we're going to have Lifestyle Rewards Leadership Retreats. So here's my question, and I'm done. Are you ready to live the life you've always imagined? Are you ready? Select a company. That's what you should do. That has at least 18 months old. Now, you kind of get leery when they're not 18 months old. You want to see if they're going to have some stability, right? Guess what? Did I not say that we just celebrated 4 years? Because 90% of companies fall and fail their first 18 months. We're still here. But according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, that's us, it's a great opportunity. If a company has less than 100,000 distributors, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Hello, that's us. So first you want to look at where that company is. Take a look at where we are. The first 100,000 to 150,000 that are involved in the business, that's you. You're here right now, or you're getting ready to join and be a part of our family. That means because of your being in here in the infancy, People say we're on the ground floor. I say we're in the basement. Yes, we're still in the basement. We're still the best kept secret. But guess what? We're about to hit momentum. We're still in the formulation and the pioneering stage. And if you're here right now, 80% of the wealth of the company falls in your hands. Is that something to get excited about? This is not something we made up. These are statistics. It's called the S-curve in business that's used to predict success. So welcome. Elevate with Akanna.